what concrete outcomes can we expect from this gathering, or are the optics of the meeting alone enough to claim victory for the Global South?
I do believe, first of all, that the increasing interest expressed by several countries to join BRICS mean and it proves that BRICS itself is more than an acronym alone. There are several countries that are interested to join, but as just been mentioned before, even if there are only 5 countries that are part of the BRIC, there are still a different and reserved arrangement in how this expanding mechanism is going to play. Definitely, if you use a proxy, another multilateral organization that is the SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, we can forecast easily that there are 2 groups that could have let's say, easy access and an early access to the organization. The first group comes from the Middle East, and it sees Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, and even Iran that just joined as a full member of the SCO. And then looking at the other, it comes from Africa. Being the latest member of BRICS, South Africa has never been shy to underline how it was important for the whole African continent to have a part and a say in the Global South and in BRICS. And I do believe that is quite important. The key question is that from just a statement at the end of this BRICS event work will lead to an effective outcome in defining who and especially how is going to join the organization.
Indeed, and when exactly those new countries might actually join. But Alessandro, to another point here, the narrative coming into this BRICS summit has been one of contention, particularly from Western leaders who see this gathering as a move against the West. What's your view?
In this respect, I think the speech delivered by the South African president just the day before the beginning of BRICS, it quite exemplified the fact that the countries that are part of the BRICS, like South Africa or even Brazil, and the countries that are interested to join the group, don't want to be forced to make a choice between global power. Of course, there is a question of alignment and different interests. Even as mentioned before, there are only 5 countries at the moment in BRICS. There are different views on how the group have to proceed, and definitely countries like South Africa or Brazil fear that an expanding membership in the group is going to dilute their presence, while undoubtedly for China and for Russia is important to have a bigger group and a bigger say. For Russia, it's straightforward. Is to break the impasse and isolation since the sanctions start to hit after the invasion of Ukraine. And at the same time, China is looking to promote what is already doing with more voice in the Global South.